Hey, what's up guys? I'm the GamePro232 and welcome to Boss Battles episode 5, I do believe. Queen Bee. As you can see, I'm in a hive and I have 17 hearts, 340 life, and I have 10 mana. The mana is actually useful this time because I actually have one magic weapon. But as you can see, my weapons are Enchanted Sword, Quick Mini Shark, a musket, an unpleasant code 1, demon bow. Well, I don't need a bognet. I also have a pickaxe, and there's the agile Vilethorn. For my armor, I have an ancient shadow helmet, an ancient shadow scale mail, and ancient shadow greaves. Now, I have intrepid specter boots for speed. I have a jagged panic necklace. I have a fleeting Sharkron balloon for a little bit more agility, a warding shackle, and a jagged fart in a jar. All these will grant me useful bonuses. The shackle is for extra 5 defense, but as you can see, to summon it, usually there's a platform of hive inside the hive. As you can see, there's the little platform in there, and the queen bee is always on it. So all you gotta do is break the queen bee spawner that's on top of that 3-block wide thing, and she will spawn. And as you can see, to dodge her attacks, what I'm doing right there is probably the most efficient way to do so. By the way, I know I said I have a demon bow, but I'm here to show you also that the demon bow is not effective in this fight. And the enchanted sword, on the other hand, still isn't as effective, but it deflects most of the bees that come at you in the earlier attacks. And I did figure out a rhythm that she has, sort of, and what she does is when she charges, she will either go and fly around fast and shoot stingers at you, or she will alternatively sit still and shoot bees. I think that it's a pretty random choice of her, but as you can see, she's flying around randomly shooting her stingers at me, and at first I was not actually realizing what was going on, so I was not really moving so much. But later on you'll be able to see that I'll start to move around when she starts to move around, because she can't shoot very accurately when you're even standing still. But when she flies in one place, then it's really easy, because all you gotta do is take your Vilethorn or your Mini Shark and lay her out or something like that. I mean, just destroy it. Destroy the Queen Bee is the goal of the mission of today's Boss Battles episode. Now, what you're seeing on the screen is what you're going to want to repeat over and over again. It's a pretty simple rhythm, and with bosses, you can't really alternate too much when it comes to fighting them, because they have one specific rhythm, and if you use multiple rhythms, usually I would say that there's usually only one method to defeating it easily and dodging its attacks. And one important thing to note is that you always need to have healing potions on your quick select, and you can actually go into your controls in your pause menu to edit shortcuts in the D-pad back into it. So yeah, as you can see right here, I tried another way of attack, so I can do a little bit of damage as she charges, or while she stands still. Just shoot. I went and put the Vilethorn straight through her, and that racked up a little bit of damage, but I think I'm going to stick with the Mini Shark for now. Magic weapons really don't get very good until you get to hard mode, when you can get summoner weapons and good magic armor. I don't think I've ever really seen a really good magic weapon in pre-hard mode, so don't worry too much if you're trying to go magic for pre-hard mode. But yeah, as you can see, I have defeated the Queen Bee, and the two main things that you're going to want are A, weapons, and B, the beeswax. But as you can see, today for this fight, I got the Beekeeper, which is really good because when you're running, if you start to run back, if you're facing one way and start to run backwards, your sword continues facing that right way. That used to not be, and yeah. It also has a tendency to confuse the enemies on attack, and that's good. So Queen Bee drops the Beewax and the Beekeeper and a few others. I think the Bee's Knees, which is her bow, and it's really good. And you can also get some healing potions from her, which are the bottled honey, and you can make the bottled honey quite simply just the same. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, please be sure to subscribe, and maybe even hit that bell button to become part of my notification squad. This has been the GamePro 232, teaching you how to defeat Queen Bee in Terraria, and I'm out. I'll see you next time on the next Boss Battles episode.